So, since I couldn't get the queen bee pet, I set my eyes on the new and rare sunflower plant and grow a garden. However, I was faced with a huge issue. None of my beanstalks were pollinated, and so I had nothing to trade to the queen bee for seed packs. However, out of nowhere, the femboy bee came up from behind me and told me that he could fix my pollination problem and told me to follow him. And so I did. Once again, we ended up at his beautiful garden. And then he took me to his sanctuary. And then I couldn't believe my eyes. There was more of them. The femboy bees then gave me a trade offer. They told me they would pollinate my beanstalks, and in return, I would let them keep any beanstalk that they pollinated of their choosing. So I accepted their deal in a heartbeat, and we set off to my garden. And within seconds, the femboy bees got buzzy and started covering every inch of my beanstalks with their femboy pollen. After a couple of minutes, every beanstalk was pollinated, so then I harvested them and let the femboy bees choose their beanstalks. Using the rest of the harvested beanstalks, I used it to trade with the queen bee for 15 exotic seed packs. And once all the femboy bees were situated around me and dousing me with their luck, I opened the first pack, and sadly it was a foxglove. Then I opened the second pack, then the third, then the fourth, and before I knew it I was down to one singular pack with the best flower I obtained being the pink lily. At this point our spirits were diminished, so we all took a deep breath. And then I opened the final pack. And just like that, all my packs were gone. And so was my dignity. However, I never let anything go to waste. So with the help of the femboy bees, we grew the few plants we got, and we shared them together. However, the search for the sunflower will continue.